Hey guys, welcome back. Hunter here from MNH Football Gods. And today, I know I'm making a second video for today because I need to make out some content and not just have one video right now. But I'm gonna be talking about who the Jaguars should draft for the first round. I might get to the other rounds, but we'll see how this video goes. And I think my opinion is that we're gonna draft Lamar Jackson. And I just want to look at his Heisman year stats. I want to look at three huge games that he played against these teams. Let's start with Syracuse. Passing yards, 411 passing yards, amazing. One touchdown and one interception. Okay, one touchdown for 411 passing yards. It's a little fishy, right? But let's wait until we get to the rushing yards. 199 rushing yards. 4 touchdowns. 4. Count it. 1, 2, 3, 4. And no fumbles. The final score of this game was 62-28. Now let's look at the next game. Florida State. Passing yards, 216. 1 touchdown and 1 interception. Okay, the same game like Syracuse, but not as many yards. But now let's get to the rushing yards. This is where Lamar Jackson comes in so special. This is why he'll be so great on this Jaguar offense. 146 yards, 4 touchdowns, no fumbles. Final score of that game, 63-20. 2 times ran 4 touchdowns against these big teams. And you might think, oh, Florida State, Syracuse, yeah, whatever, big team, yeah. These are pretty big teams to run against 4 touchdowns with. This is insane. And I'm going to look at the final game right here. NC State, North Carolina State. Passing yards, 355 with 3 touchdowns. No interceptions this time, actually. Rushing yards, 76 with 1 touchdown. Okay, so he was showing off his arm this game, I can tell. Final score of that game, 54-13. And these stats are just amazing. What he can do on this Jaguars offense is just amazing, pure amazing. We got already a powerful running back in the backfield. Then we got Allen Robinson's gonna come back, right? We might keep Marquise Lee, Allen Hurns, Mercedes Lewis, and maybe another tight end, maybe to back up Mercedes Lewis. I might talk about who they might draft as a tight end in the other rounds in the next video. Maybe we'll see. But we already have that, and let's talk about defensive line. Come on, you serious? They make all these giant holes for Leonard Fournette. I bet to you they can make these giant holes for Lamar Jackson if the defense starts to come in and the offensive line can't hold him more. Lamar Jackson, gone. Make a hole for him, gone. Pick up that first down, just like what Blake Bortles did in the playoffs against the Bills. He couldn't use his arm, so he had to use his legs. And if Lamar Jackson can't use his arm, he can definitely use his legs, like we see here. 4 touchdowns against Syracuse. 4 touchdowns again against Florida State. Rushing, 146 yards, 199 yards. This guy can be a running back for you know, but he needs to get a little bit bigger, but that's all right. But this is why he'd be so good on this offense. And you might think, oh yeah, whatever, yeah, Lamar Jackson. Oh, this guy was a Heisman, almost two times in a row Heisman. You gotta be kidding me. And I know, some Jags fans like, oh, but Blake Bortles, great quarterback. Can't lie with you. But when you have this guy, Heisman Trophy winner, with all these yards, all these stats, you can't compete with that. And plus, we don't want to sign Kirk Cousins. Come on, you guys are doing something wrong. We don't have that much of money. We have to cut players that we don't need to cut because we need if we get Kirk Cousins, we have to cut some defensive players that we actually need. Excuse me. And we need this defense. This is what got us to the playoffs, to the AFC Championship game. And what made us so great from a 3-13 record to a 10-6 record going into the playoffs. That's what made our team great. That defense in the running game, amazing. And imagine what a quarterback can do. A new quarterback. that can do this rushing yards and these passing yards at the same time. The arm and the legs. Exactly what we need in the Jaguars organization. And I don't have nothing else to say because I feel like I just put everything out right there. That should like end your argument to get Lamar Jackson. Okay? This is Hunter from MNH Football Gods. I'll see you guys in the next